Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer and RPG Limit Break fans. Welcome to the finale of the Final Fantasy Randomizer 2022 Summer Co-op Tournament. I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Dark Moon EX. How you doing today, Dark Moon?
I'm doing pretty good. This is going to be a good time. Looking forward to this. I saw you put out a call out like, "Hey, we need volunteers for this thing." I'm like, "Cool, I'll volunteer." Only realized like 15 minutes ago that we're actually doing the co-op race now. So that was a really pleasant surprise for me.
Yeah, I've been quite looking forward to this one, just
hmm
because these teams have put up a really good fight between them both. They are 1-1 right now, with FFR Not Tactics taking the first game and Crescent Lake Party Planners taking the second game. And well, we'll see who takes the third tonight.
I mean, this is what Crescent Lake's fourth time in the finals. They're here every time. Like, you can't say enough about how good they are at the game because they're good at the game. If
Y-
they weren't in the finals, it wouldn't be co-op.
yeah,
FF
fourth or fifth time I think they've been
every time,
in. Yeah, every time. It's
every time.
at this point I'm relatively convinced that Danny and Spellsap just have a mind link.
Is it co-op? Is it run by Final Fantasy Randomizer? Okay, well, then the Crescent Lake's going to be in the finals. That's just what that is. Meanwhile, FFR Not Tactics is made up of half of the previous winners from last year's spring tournament. Luffy, along with Chanigan as his partner this time. Shun Bobby from last year was unable to commit to all the dates this time, so we have a halfway winning team this time around. I think we're in for one heck of a show.
Very much so. And, whilst Chanigan was not part of the co-op last year, or the co-op winners last year, he was part of one of the teams that got quite far in the Archipelago tournament we held at the beginning of the year. So he knows his way around some cooperative play.
So it looks like we have a forced white mage, which chat is already grousing about. Danny apparently hates white mages and has been forced to take one.
Yes.
Honestly, and I know we're going to be starting soon, I like white mages in this flag set. They don't always have their place, but this flag set has white mage harm all on, and that is just an incredibly useful spell, and you don't want to look with how magic can roll in this flag set, you don't want to let a level go by where someone can't cast something that might actually be useful.
Yeah, it's just the white mages in this flag set are amazingly useful. I mean, yes, they are lacking the elemental magic of the red mage, but they do have the guaranteed life, the guaranteed heal 3, guaranteed invis 2, all the other defensive stuff. And we are off in about now-ish?
Nowish.
All
Dragon
right.
Sword comes with. That's not a bad one if you have a thief in your party.
All right, and we have mermaids right off the gate in Corneria Castle. That's
Free treasure.
thing. Yeah.
That's one of those things where I'm starting to make my beeline to magic, and I'm going, oh, you want me to come get a bunch of money? Okay, I will.
All right,
I will do that.
Level 1 fire
Looks
3. Level 1 white's kind of a womp womp.
So far, I've seen 3 of the parties so far. I haven't seen what Luffy's running. Everyone else has thief, white, black. Nice rounded party. Oh no, Danny has a fighter. Her sprites are weird. She has a fighter. So she's gone differently than everyone else.
Holy crap!
Yeah, that's all your money.
Good man, Luffy. Good man. Carbonating bubbles.
But that's all the money you're gonna need for this right there. That was a near max roll treasure chest.
Yeah.
There's a crow ring. There's a flame armor +5. There was a sword in there.
There's an invis hammer in there, which it's invis 1, but it's still something.
I kind of feel like we're gonna be fine on money. So and gear and everything else. We're good.
Yep.
Don't need to go looking. We're fine. We're fine. So what we have here now that we've actually talked about, we can look at some of the stuff. Fire 3, Saber. I'd take both of those. Your white magic that Luffy's struggling to get into is invis. Well, you have an invis hammer. You don't care about that.
Yeah.
And I would, I might let that white mage kiss dirt for a little while if that's the case. But, and Danny gets wiped out by Gersharks and Wiz Sayhags. I'm assuming something there was gross. But, this was a good start to the seed. We're now going to go looking around to figure out where to go next. But bear in mind, everyone, all the entrances are mixed up and the dungeons may be flipped.
Yep. And I think Danny was probably just taking the blood port out, because, you know, open up a
fast
spike
exit.
chest. Yeah. All right, we got Gaia at Dwarves with level 7 Quad X, level 7 Fast.
I haven't played co-op flags in just long enough that I forgot that save on game over is on. Heal pots for 6 gold. I love seeing them in the single digits.
Houses for 696 as well. That's super affordable.
And when you have, near 70,000 money, just buy a stack of everything. Who cares?
I know, right?
Money is meaningless.
All right, so finding some dungeon at Toph.
Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, where everything's made up and the money doesn't matter.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right, Chenigan is almost at Northwest Castle. Almost there. Seems to be kind of an uglier part of the encounter table where it's encounter, step, encounter, step, encounter.
And Lich.
All right.
Lich with Fire 3 and a Dragon Sword is doable?
All right, and it looks like we've got one of the Cardia treasuries.
More money. Okay.
Yeah.
2 different treasuries. We found 2 different ones.
Oh my goodness.
One's at Maddie, one's at Provoca. This is insane. Oh, and you have Frosty, so Fire 3.
Oh, yeah. No,
as we were talking about. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it looks
I might even walk back in to try and get this.
Yeah, that actually looked like it was one from Toph or one at Toph.
So, it's an interesting start. Like 5 different treasuries and a Lich. I like it. I think it's useful. Oh, and a Titan Tunnel, which is just... Okay, sure.
Let's see where the Titan's wormhole takes us eventually. All right, and it looks like Danny got through those Frost Dragons, getting her first shard and giant pile of XP.
Giant oh, and Tiamat. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's 2 of our bosses already. Now, bear in mind, it's Shard Hunt, so we can't just kill the bosses. But that's 2 of our bosses right now. That is fantastic.
All right, and Barrage
I just don't hit for anything.
Oh, there's a Brack Axe.
Well, now you gotta go try and kill Tiamat. I mean, you just have to.
Yeah. And for those of you who were quick enough to notice, Luffy actually equipped that Brack Axe on his Thief. The Thief's blessings tonight are Equip Axe and Red Mage Armor.
That's 2. That's 2 of them in the same floor.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and bear in mind, treasure is not randomized. Those are the default light axes you can find. They just both happen to roll the same floor of Mirage.
Jeez.
So
beasties.
yeah, Tia is gonna have a bad day pretty soon. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, and here
And
we have the
treasury.
third Cardia treasury. All right.
Wow. So this is a really kind start with a ribbon.
Oh my
really kind start.
goodness.
This is a stupidly kind start.
Let's see if there's anything else here. And a Masa.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, please note this was not my seed. I did not roll this one.
No. So when we discussed this, I told them if they wanted me to roll, they would get either a kind seed or an ugly seed, because those are the only 2 things I roll. And we have evidence of the former right here.
Yeah, and it looks like there was a loose bottle on
Loose
Sky
bottle.
1.
Confirmed here from Chanigan. Sky 1 at Marsh entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be probably heading back to Gaia here shortly. And Danny's about to find the wonderfulness that is this Cardia treasury.
Whole area.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, I got a Masa, and you'll probably see Spellzap immediately, like, wander over there.
Yeah, I got a ribbon, I got a Masa, let's go.
It's not the key, but it is a key to unlocking your seed right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the R hydrants were the first encounter on the bridge after a hard reset, and they didn't hit very hard. You could easily go grab like 8 levels off of R hydrants with that Mazda. Just done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and looks like Spellzap found Marsh Bottom at Marsh Cave, apparently.
Is this even random? No. I started to say it, then I stopped myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny at 1 big shard so far. We gotta already start keeping count.
Alright, and a canoe from the ferry. So that means that they're going to be having to head over towards Crescent Lake, Ice Cave, and Volcano to see where they can actually get some actual progression.
Is it actual progression because they're using brack axes?
You know.
Sorry.
We got
Not really sorry. It was there. I say I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. There was a canoe. Where did we find the canoe?
The canoe came from the ferry. She trudged it up from the bottom of the lake. I want to check that canoe to make sure it's actually, not full of holes. So yeah, just because I'm not sure we actually talked about the blessings. So the blessings tonight, the fighter got plus 10 MDef, plus 20 agility. The thief got that red mage armor and the ability to equip axes. Red mages got Invis 2 at level 4, plus 10 agility. White mages got plus 5 luck and can equip wizard shirts. And black mages got 50% XP and 10 vitality. The white mage was the forced. As is evidenced by the fact that Danny has a white mage.
Yeah, she would not have it otherwise. Magic is not so great so far. Not like you want to see.
Yeah, level 7 magic, honestly, you want to see stuff like, oh yeah, what's there? Lightning, fire.
Yeah.
You don't want to see anything that has a number after it.
Yeah. A mute. Let's put that at level 8.
Yes. A mute, A fur, A ice. Those are perfectly fine for level 7.
Exactly.
Level 8, what do you want to see? Heal, cure.
Yep.
That's it.
Spell Zap waiting for the canoe to come in. Now has the canoe. Now he's gonna be able to come. that poor. He looked like that kid in class with his head against the door, just like waiting for class to let out. Like,
come on, is it time? Is it here yet?
Oh yay! Bell rang. Let's move.
Danny heading
so it's
back
like Danny and Spellzap are going to converge on the world from 2 different directions over here on the east side of the Circle C.
All right, and we've got ordeals at Crescent Lake.
Nice.
Looks like Luffy and Danny are heading the same route. All right,
that's loose herb. Yeah, well, you could get that up on the floor above, but Chanigan decided to check it early, which honestly, not in that particular one instance, if we knew where Elf Castle was, would be really nice to have it just a little earlier.
Yeah.
Doesn't, but it would be nice.
Right, and it looks like we have the runners at cross purposes for all intents and purposes, given that Spellzap and Chanigan are in the same area, whereas Danny and Luffy are doing the same things.
Well, it's the way the seed or the whole area laid out. If you're naturally breaking up the world and going to different places, like I can only speak from experience, my partner and I, Sonny Rath, would have split it up. He'd go the Matoya Provoker route, I'd take the southern route, and we'd kind of see where things need to fill in. This seed, the way it set itself up and how it divided things up and put locations at, basically forced you into one person going south, one person going north, and just taking the world as it comes. And Danny lucks out with Provoca, just like Luffy did.
Yeah, with Harm 4 at level 2, so suddenly that white mage has... it's a Fade equivalent.
Harm 4, life.
Yeah, it's basically a 70% or 80% nuke.
Yeah, it's Fade level-ish against the undead and a little weaker against everything else.
All right, Ice 3 and Warp. All right, well then.
That's gorgeous. I mean, I'm still looking for a nuke. I'm still looking for a Cure 4, but I'm almost happy with my spell loadout to the point that if I had to let things go, I just would.
All right, and we got we've got Lefane at the volcano, and we got a ship from Bicky. So that and the canal in Ordeals.
I just want to point out, Danny has a white mage here. She has level 2 Harm 4, and her white mage has been so useless to Danny that it can't even cast level 2 magic 10 minutes in.
It should be able to now.
That is amazing. Love it.
Yeah, Spellzap popping in going, all right, I'm going to go pick up that Harm 4, and that Ice 3, and that Warp.
Everything I need right here. This is the travel party pack right here with Warp.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Man, so save on game over. If your party's close to death, it's useful. If you have to kill them off to be able to exit, sometimes you just prefer to be able to cast a few warps and get out quickly. Having warp is great. If you find exit, you'll take it too. These are the kinds of spells that you need to make entrance shuffle really workable.
Yeah, and especially since Ice Cave is incentivized in the vanilla location, so you got that warp trick you can pull off and not have to worry about things as much.
And now I believe we have Luffy converging over at Volcano. And it is Lufane, which does nothing for us. Okay. But we have Ship and Canal, we can go!
Yes!
Yay! And ship from Bic does mean that because it's technically Ice Cave location, the ship will be up at Provoca.
Yep.
The ship is fixed in where it goes, and you can pretty much draw a horizontal line across the Circle C and be like, okay, I got it below this parallel, it's going to be at Elf Cave. I got it above this parallel, it's going to be at one of these locations on the north side. So, it's all very logical.
Yeah, it actually makes sense if you're used to how the vanilla map was laid out, where you would have a wall of mountains in between Volcano and Ice Cave.
That is your parallel.
And we
Looks
found
like we found Canaria.
Oh my god.
Okay, well.
Alright,
There's
so
then.
that looks like that's Titan's East based off of the color. Yep.
That is, yep. So we're going to see Chanigan, who's over in the river system, get up in the air real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Meanwhile, Spellsap, I think, is at Melm? No, that was Earth Cave.
Yeah.
He got to Earth Cave, and he's taken out... So Topher and Canaria moved over to the Earth Cave Titan area.
Yeah,
we
moved
just
over
had
to the Melman
translated
continent.
Canaria. Yeah. This is French vanilla Canaria Peninsula.
Not quite vanilla, because, you know, it's fancier.
Yeah, it's French vanilla. It's right here.
Yes.
If we'd had Provoca here, I would almost call it Neapolitan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would make a great amount of sense. All right, and we see Chanigan about to get in the sky. 14 minutes in, and we've got people who are airborne.
So it's a kind seed. I already said.
Yeah.
But chat does make a valuable point. Luffy went and got the floater and did the floater turn in, and we now need to see whether or not he goes and checks. And he hasn't checked Canaria Castle yet. Spellzap, by grace of the order he did stuff in by killing Topher and other things first, could talk to the king and princess at the same time. Which I didn't actually see what the princess had. Check and tell us.
Cube.
Cube, okay. And he doesn't have to double dip Canaria now. So just by him doing Earth Cave first accidentally, like just the order he decided to do things in, he got a nice little time save.
All right, and Luffy found Elfland at Sarda's Cave with Cure 4 and Fade, and Life 2. And
okay, we're done with magic. I'm good now.
Yep. White mages no. Okay. And Spellzap has found promotion.
Softnum pointing out that Spellzap used the bottle in the desert, so he's making sand art. Like, you can go to the item shop and buy your knickknacks there, Spellzap. It's fine.
I personally prefer to open up the bottle when I'm in Topher, like, 2,000 years in the past, because really, what's that fairy ever done for me?
Try traveling out now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Invis 2, Life 2 here at White Magic as well.
And
Still looking for Temper and Haste. Bane and Lock and Ice 2. Okay, yeah, we're still looking for Temper and Haste. Those are pretty much the only spells I'm caring about at this point. But our whole thing about the White Mage is done. White Mage got everything they need.
Yeah, and that Cure 4, as it's in slot 1, that is actually going to be night learnable as well.
Or Danny, who took one.
Yes.
Did
they could pick up someone else too.
Did they find Bahamut? Because that looks like Spellzap is already class changed.
Yes, Bahamut was hiding out at Gaia.
Nice. Awesome. That's a move I like doing. and it's one of those things you pick up when you've played the game long enough, is Gaia is directly south of desert, the floater desert. So if you're right there doing the floater turn in and you have like a bottle to turn in, for example, just immediately fly south and take care of that before you go do anything else. It's a really good way to just like efficiently use the map.
Yeah, I mean it is, and it is directly
Literally.
below.
Literally, that house he's standing on is literally straight down from the desert.
All right, and at Titan's West, we have found the marsh split, leading to the rod lock at Marsh Bottom.
Which I don't think we have the rod locks or the rod yet, so no, but we don't really have much in the way of loose items right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been it's a very item-light seed so far.
Oh yeah, if I see chat discussing this. If I refer to one of the spells as haste instead of fast, it's just because that's how it's called in the dyslexia-friendly version of the spell names that we have on the site.
All right.
Adamant for 20 grand here at Cardia Swamp Crescent.
Oh, and we've got Chanigan finding Sarda. That one looks like another Cardia. I know Danny found Crescent Lake at Cardia Grassy.
Round. Oh, it's Cardia Grassy. Okay, this was Cardia Forest. I thought it was Cardia Swamp. It's fine. Now we're gonna see what's at Cardia Swamp.
Yeah, Chanigan was at Cardia Forest.
Or not. Chanigan almost went to Cardia Swamp and then didn't. And there's the rod from the sages, so that rod lock is already taken care of. Oh, Chanigan was gonna do Swamp, and he was like, "Oh, Bahamut, you say?" and immediately turned right around.
Oh, and it looks like we have... I think this is still the same color.
Split, yep.
So we've
Split
got
split.
Marsh Top 2C split.
Lovely. Lovely. This is the kind of stuff we're looking for in a bad seed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially since they've pretty much taken care of everything except collecting shards at this point by the 18-minute mark. We want to see something gross. This is gross.
And I think Danny found the waterfall either at Cardia Double Bottom or Cardia Swamp. I didn't see.
It's probably Cardia... Well, actually, you're right. I don't know. We didn't check either of them.
All right, we got Kraken at Lefane.
Crackafane.
Yeah. Gonna go in and toss some brack at that thing, probably.
You got 2 axes. Use them.
Yeah.
A falchion and 600 gold. I'm sorry, game. We've already gotten the good treasure, okay?
Just looking for katanas at this point.
Pretty much. And really, if you had to live with the Mazamoon, oh darn.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
Right, let's see what the... was gonna say let's see what the robot gives, but Danny has decided, no, I'm going to murder things first.
I mean, you're right there.
Yeah.
Efficiently murder. That's the important thing to take away from this.
Alright, robot had the Vorpal, so... it's a thing.
It's a +4?
Yeah.
It's a +4. Okay, so if you have a double melee party, if that's something you're gearing up for, you have a Vorpal and a Maza, you really don't need, and you've got a ribbon, you really don't need to check for anything else. Like, this is the point where I'd be talking to my partner and saying, I think we just need to, like, find our loose items and go, and stop, like, stressing, because we just need to go now.
Yeah, well, and there was a Saber Bonk in Waterfall as well. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I just want to find key and loot as fast as I can so I can get out of this seed.
Yeah, the only reason really to keep opening chests is hoping to find that. Alright, it looks like...
Jetty of some jet.
Luffy walks up to Kraken and goes, "Look at my axe!" Kraken falls into pieces.
Yeah. That's how you expect.
Alright, and it looks like the waterfall was Cardia Double Bottom.
Brack axes when Kraken dies in 1 turn. Volcano Treasury, more than likely one of the looses lurking in here.
Yeah, and it looks like Spellzap found the Elf Prince at C left. I know he ducked into C, right? I just missed what it was.
Has Has Luffy not talked to Sarah yet?
I don't think he has.
Oh my god, this... I mean, it's just the cube, quote-unquote, but at the same time, talk to Sarah. Please, just go talk to Sarah. Just in case. Procate +3, and these little sidewinders.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
And it's not the really bad hairpins.
Yeah. You can tell this is a flag set without any trap tiles because they're not doing the weird little loop-a-doo around that one wall right there by all the treasure chests. They don't have to avoid it. Like, on the one hand, I can appreciate saving your steps while you're here, but at the same time, I really hate rewiring my brain for that and then having to unwire it after.
I'm not gonna lie, I walk as if I'm avoiding the trap tiles no matter what at this point, just because it is hard reflex.
Yep. Well, it's like in when we do a free Enterprise flag set, no encounters on the overworld at all. It's faster to not walk on the river tiles at that point, walk on and off because there's a slight delay, but I don't want to unwire my brain to do that, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
It might be faster to do so. I can't stop it.
Nope, yep. That's ice armor +5 to go with that flame armor +5 you already have.
Yeah.
Anyone with a fighter knight in there or a knight ninja in their future is going to be very happy.
Alright, and it looks like we have got, excuse me, we've got that rod lock being checked here very soon.
We had a question about whether or not SpellZap found anything behind the cube. I haven't seen anything in the notes, and I didn't even realize he checked the cube area, so honestly, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm guessing the cube was probably at C right. Oh, the cube was behind the C, or was what led to the C split. Oh my.
I mean, he's found shards.
Yeah. And I know that there was a, excuse me, there was a slab that was pulled out from the prince, the elf prince. Alright, and Chanigan has found Ice Cave. Wherever the devil he's at. I think he might be at Cardia Swampy.
Doing the warp trick.
Yep. For the incentive ribbon.
So we're good on ribbons now.
Yeah.
This should be, I believe this is going to be his 5th orb, or 5th shard. Luffy's at 5. SpellZap has basically found shard dungeon here.
Yes.
Oh, and there's a dragon armor here, too, in the treasury. This is sick.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Danny, have you come here and looted this yet?
Yeah, right. She can wear it already.
I think she actually has looted it out, too.
Yeah, she's good on... She's taking that armor. She's good. Her characters are already in the 20s. They're getting their levels.
Alright, and a Fire 3 bonk in the Earth Cave 12, I think is what that chest is. The one that's right before the vampire.
Better than the Fire 2 stick that Danny found. So.
Yes. That poor vampire. that's all that boils down to.
What do you mean you got this on my floor?
Where did you find this? Right over there. Are you kidding me?
Guys, I said to hide it, not put it right near me.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss.
Can't trust minions.
This is why you don't hire zombies. At least the old zombies. The fresh zombies, yeah, they might still actually have a brain. Old zombies, no, that thing's gone.
Beefy fighters.
Yeah, it's surprisingly beefy. Yeah, a Fade and a Harm 4 and some Smacks does it, though. Alright, I wonder if we're going to see Warmech wandering about here, and nope, we are not.
Nope.
Ooh.
But it is nice, oh, Anakatana. Okay,
alright,
you weren't good enough already, yeah.
Yeah.
SpellZap's happy. It is nice to know, though, because I've tested this in these flag sets, as has my partner when we both found it. Warmech will be in generally the same spot every time on a floor in a specific seat. So you could just, he'll follow a similar path and whatever. You can just find him. If you see him once, you can go back and get him later.
Yeah.
Not that most people are going to, but you can.
Yeah, it's like if you start going right and you see it, then it's like, great, I know where it's at.
Yep, he'll be here every time for me.
And honestly, I am surprised we have not seen a loose come out of Spellzap's side yet, given that he's found, well, Agma, or the Agma floor, and all the other crap on the way down.
Yeah, the treasury floor too was surprisingly void of key items. I fully expected one to be there just because of chest density.
Yeah. Cure 2 oh, well, Oxyale and Ice Cave.
Not that we haven't found on-rack yet, so that's not entirely helpful.
Yeah. It's a good tuck it in your pocket for later kind of thing. Alright,
This is the
Shanigan
joy
about to
of
go get that rod.
The joy of commentating a flag set like this is we basically just like randomly talk while the people like get us completely lost.
Yep. Hey, level 6 ruse, level 6 wall. I didn't notice that when Danny stopped in by there earlier.
The wall's nice. I'd take the wall, just in case.
I'd take the ruse as a, like, I am paranoid thing. Because, you know, you never know when you're gonna have to go white samurai strats, especially if you've already got the Masa. Alright,
There's that rod.
Yeah, the crowbar from the old men.
You know, chat's discussing the fact that the loose items could be behind key lock. That does happen once in a while. We didn't see it very often in this tournament, though.
Oh, I would love to see, let's say, the loot in Marsh Locked. And yes, to answer the surprise from Chad Burton chat, yes, the white mage was forced. There was that Cure 2 shirt that Danny was like, nah, don't care. Though, truth be told, that it's a +5, and that's, you know, the white mage can wear both of them.
Good armor, yeah.
And if it's, you know,
Good
the
armor.
black shirt, then, you know, great, roll with it.
Yeah, Marsh locked key item would be gross just because it was right there at the start. Who's going to remember they need to go back and do it again?
I know, right? You'd have to stop by Marsh Cave to go to Marsh Locked.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's pretty gross. I like it. Danny is now done here in Ice Loop, and she's getting out.
Yeah, screw this place, I'm out of here. Where Spellzap is having to loot the horrible Sky 2 floor.
Sky Spider. Or Asterisk, if you prefer that.
Alright, loose ruby on CTFC floor, though not in TFC itself. Though that ruby is okay. You get four chests out of it. That's
I mean, it's nice
pretty
to
much
have. It is nice to have, but at the same time, unless there's like a key item in Titan Tunnel, knowing where the Titan warp goes is pretty much pointless at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go from Elfland to Melmond. Great. And there's the third ribbon in Matoya's cave.
No game, we're good. We're good on ribbons. I said this already. I think Danny is at 15 shards at this point. Chanigan has
Chanigan's at 10. Spellzap menus too quickly. Luffy is at 13.
13, yeah. Yeah, Spellzap and menus at an insane rate. You're okay, 7. Looks like 7 for Spellzap right now.
Yep.
So Danny in the shard lead.
Well, she did find the Volcano Armory, which had a decent amount of shards in there.
That path down was pretty loaded.
Alright, and Danny has found the TFC floor, which is apparently at on-rack. And I did not see what was beyond it. Luffy went back and remembered to talk to Sarah.
Finally.
Alright, and we've got Melmond at Onrak, which is not exactly the best for FFR Not Tactics, as they have not yet got the slab translated.
Mm-hmm.
I would say promo lock nuke you, but I've already promoted, so who cares?
Buy the nuke. Not a lot of shards on this floor. Haven't really seen any major key items here. So far, this pre-mermaids floor is looking to be a little bit of a bust.
Yeah. Alright, Danny's about to pull out that ruby.
Spell zap on what I called C Dead normally, and we're on to Marsh Middle, which he probably won't check anything on because we've checked all of this already, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if they found Marsh Top, but they've checked, Marsh Bottom.
Mm-hmm. There's that Maddie check, but we're not going to actually be able to do anything for her. Oh, and a Flame Shield +5 as well, by the way.
Alright, yep, that's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh,
we're
and
good.
nope, Danny has not yet equipped that Dragon. Never mind.
There it is. She good now.
Alright. Spell zap, finding less than, greater than. Chanigan gonna go punch himself a lich and pick up whatever's there. I think it was a black mage, maybe.
2 shards gets him to catch up with Danny. Not that he knows that.
Yeah.
But it is also worth pointing out that Danny is at like 15 shards without... Oh, no. I'm sorry. 10 shards. 10 shards without having killed any of the fiends yet.
Yeah, and there have been 3 fiends found so far. Which is,
already 10 points on the table.
Yeah. Wow, only 1 shard and less than greater than as well. And as expected, Lich was there, Lich is gone.
There was a Lich?
And
Where?
Chanigan opting to not pick up that other black mage.
I would not be it's a bold play, but I also wouldn't be surprised if any of our players decide to go 3-man at this point. Try and get whatever edge you can, considering that it's all on the line now,
Well, the Nun still drains XP, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
Alright, Channy gonna go wave some axes at Tiamat.
Who was on this committee that approved this? Oh, wait. Yeah, I was on the committee and I already can't remember what the heck is happening.
Alright, secondary thief behind Tiamat.
Here come the Brax. Here come the Brax.
Yep. Oh, nope. Bane. Yeah, that's fine. They got the Brack axes.
Brack axe also, though. Well, T-Bot made them pay for that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete you for that. Bye. And White Mage going the Brack.
So at the 12 that Chanigan already had, this will now be 16 for them.
Yeah.
And they are taking... Is that second thief?
That is a second thief for Chanigan. So he's got that Vorpal, he's got the katana, or... No, Spellzap found the katana.
So you've heard the power of thief, but have you heard of second thief?
Yes. What about second thief?
What about second thief?
Either that or he's picking up that second thief just to, murder it.
Second thief, almost as good as 11Zs. I wouldn't be murdering a thief with the amount of gear that we've gotten right now. I mean, seriously.
Alright, that is a true point. You've already got the armor for it. Chanigan does look to be holding on to that dragon armor there just in case he comes across tonight.
Mm-hmm. Can't blame him for that.
Yeah, alright, and Astos has been found somewhere. I don't know where.
In a cave.
Yeah, some cave. It doesn't matter, he's dead. And he had the crystal.
Oh, hey, good thing we got that after we found Matoya.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right. 13 shards for Loof, still 10 for Danny.
And a nice happy slime pack. Oh, it looks like Astos was at, see, you're right. Oh, and an Aegis shield.
As the gear just keeps on pouring.
Yeah, I know, right?
Danny coming back in here to Lufane, gonna do her slab turn in. We're gonna see what this becomes. And it is... Dwarf Cave!
Take this, you can avenge our fallen heroes.
Which I'm pretty sure we still haven't found Dwarf Cave yet.
Yeah, I don't believe we found the dwarves yet. I just love the fact that it's like, yep, avenge us. Here's some explosives.
Yeah, Chew Bobby is making actually a very valid point, which is with the way that the seed is laying out and what items are left to turn in, there's a very good chance that dwarves could literally have the key in the loot.
Yeah, it's a non-insignificant chance. All right, Danny, just finding Kraken going, oh, well, I'm going to pop on out and save here. Make sure the brack axes are in place.
Put the meat shield up front, brack down after. Chedber pointing out that there's a change in the chest opening sound. If it sounds a little weird, that's because you can now, in the options, disable the music restarting. So the music channel combines in the chest opening sound, but it sounds a little different now because it's playing on only one channel instead of all the channels.
Yeah, it is a little bit odd to get used to, but I've been running it since 4x4 landed, and honestly, I wouldn't go any other way now. Like, I'm
Continuous
used
music
to
is
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna do the ass toast turn in here over on Spell's app side.
Going to go make murder out of this. Oh, Kraken stunned Danny's knight. That's less than pleasant to see. He got back up. This is fine.
Meanwhile, it's a good thing we had all those ribbons, because Spell's app got stoned by ass toast there through on one of his characters.
Oh my. Alright, there is the crystal for Crescent Lake Party Planners. At this point, everybody's just kind of running around like mad. Yeah. You
can feel the tension, though.
Yes.
Because this is, like, being in the air that early, you have no way of predicting what your opponents were going to do, or how, or where, or anything.
Yeah, being in the air super early, having it basically forced upon you in the way that you were going, and finding the early masa and ribbon is just like, alright, well, that's a thing.
Wolfrun commenting that he doesn't think Spell's app has any ribbons yet. I wouldn't worry about that. He may not have them now. He will before he goes to the Topher. He'll make a pop-in for one or two at least.
Yeah, especially since one of them is 2 floors down, and he's about to pick up one of them right now.
Yeah. He may have made a beeline over here once he was ready for it. But they're still all looking for loot and key and everything, so the priority isn't making sure you have your gear. The priority is making sure key items are tackled.
And it looks like Danny picked up the red mage that was hiding out behind Kraken and now has her full party.
Whether the red mage stays up or not is another question, but...
Yeah. Well, given that it's already promoted, got Nuke, Fade, Cure... Well, actually, Fade is white-locked, so not Fade, but Nuke, Cure 4, I think Life 2 was learnable.
And the early progression and shard lead that Crescent Lake has had very quickly bled away. I would put, especially considering that they have, like, they're only one key item down. Well, actually, no, they have key item parity just for different key items. But Chanigan and Luffy definitely have a shard lead at this point. I would give them the slight edge right now.
That being said, Chanigan and Luffy have gone and killed all 3 of the available fiends so far.
Truth.
Well, then there's the katana for Luffy.
What do you mean, game, that I wasn't powerful enough already?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Did he actually equip the Maza?
I did not notice.
Oh, no, it's on a dead character. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind.
Alright, Luffy is at the point where he's like, I'm not checking anything else. I am poking my head in. If I see a marked chest, I'm grabbing it. If I don't, I'm out. Looks like Danny is too.
Well, if they've been doing loose count, then they must know how many loose they have. I wasn't doing loose count. I wasn't paying attention.
Let me
But
see.
yeah, you can stop checking chests as soon as you have your 5 loose items.
We've got the loose ordeal, or the herb loose and ordeals. We've got the ruby loose on the TFC floor. We got the bottle loose in sky, the oxyale loose in ice.
That's saying 4.
Yeah, there's one more loose out there. So both teams are a bit risky right now. Oh, and it looks like Spellzap found Onrak at the ordeals.
Yeah, Danny skipped the 5 boxes over there in the Earth 4 treasury. Vorpal was a fetch quest. It was a turn-in.
Yeah, Robot had the Vorpal.
Our count must be off, because everyone is skipping chests now.
And now I know that Crescent Lake party planners have picked up the crown. It may have just been a misclick. Oh, and there's Carrie.
What do you mean you want me to kill you, Agama?
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, if you're just gonna throw yourself at me, that's fine.
Take me, Crescent Lake party planners. Okay, but if we have 2 turn-ins to do, I think everyone must be banking on the dwarves having the last 2 items, whatever they may be. So really, we're just on a hunt for the dwarves.
Yep. Though if one of the dwarves turns around and goes, "Here's a ruse stick," then you're gonna have some problems. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to go back and start checking stuff again.
Yeah, you got about a 50-50 chance of that happening right now as well, which is it's risky.
Bad.
All right. Well,
it feels bad. Yep.
The dwarves were hiding underneath Onrak.
Well, we didn't need that oxyale we got, so what do we got, guys? Well, we had a box full of snakes, like one of those peanut jars that you open and yeah.
Open it up and the snakes just pop out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. It was just like that. There's the key.
All right.
50-50, guys. Did you count right? Do you know something we don't?
Come on, ruse stick. Come on, ruse stick. Come on, ruse stick. Oh, I just saw a ruse item. Oh, nope, there's the loot.
There it is. And there's the ruse stick.
All right. Marsh Top had the loose ruse.
Loose ruse. So, Chanigan and Luffy should know they're in go. They just need to go find their last items. Key item go mode for Spellzap and Danny. They just need shards.
Yep.
And for both of them, they haven't even bothered to do any fiends up until Danny started killing Carrie. So,
yeah,
that's 12 on the table.
Danny killed Kraken already when she found it, but yeah, that's the only fiend that's been murdered so far by him.
Okay, I missed the Kraken kill. It's so fast because rack sticks.
Yeah. And it looks like Spellzap was checking the Dwarven treasury to check and see if they could find that loose ruse stick. Unfortunately, we know where it's at. And, well, Opal Cheerio, though. That's not too shabby.
Spellzap sitting at 12 shards. Got an Opal Cheerio, as you just pointed out. Carrie giving Danny the long fight. Annoyingly.
And apparently Kraken was resisting Danny's Brax, so she just beat it into a pulp.
I mean, if you get the tentacles and you pound them nice, it makes the calamari more tender.
Yes. Otherwise, it just comes out all rubbery and chewy, just
very rubbery. Yeah. You want tender tentacles.
Yes.
All right. That sounds dirty.
All right. There is that ruse stick for Luffy.
Again, apparently at 22 orbs. The only thing they still have on the table though is Carrie. meaning that they will still need another 8 beyond that, if my math is right.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hunt down more orbs.
8. Yeah.
Hello, out of bounds bats.
These vampires are super chunky. They're like up
Surprisingly.
over 300 health.
Which is really quite surprising given how easily the vampire and Earth Cave went down. Probably because it was just the solo one, and having the unbridled might of, 3 promoted light warriors, one of which swinging a Masa just coming down at you is... yeah.
Danny coming in from Elmond. If she doesn't already have that warp, she'll be getting that warp. There's our temper, by the way. Did we see where haste was?
I do not believe we have seen it. Soft, I'm pointing out that it was at Gaia.
Level 7 magic. Okay.
All right.
Well, you're not going to get a lot of shots of that, but you really don't need a lot of shots of that.
Yeah, 3 shots generally going to be good enough. 1 for carry, or 1 for Kraken, 1 for Tiamat, 1 for Chaos. More than that is icing on the cake, but not necessary.
Apparently, Chanigan had not killed Kraken, so that's nice. That means that he's only going to need 4 more beyond this then.
Yeah.
Four loose shards, yeah.
Wondering why Danny's heading on over here, and I do not recall seeing a whole lot of extra shards, but that could just have been me, memory holing things.
It's fine. I let Entrance Shuffle just kind of wash over me.
Yeah.
So.
It's more of like, I didn't see anything too good at Gaia.
There's 2 shards here, at least.
Yeah.
Although she's rolling away now.
She's into magic. Okay.
Are you into Magic the Gathering?
Alright, Cure 3 and Exit. It's viable to have. Little late for the exit, but, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, down goes Kraken for Chanigan. Whence came that chime? Oh, the chime came from Matoya. And I'm not sure if the FFR Not Tactics team has turned that crystal in yet.
Well, we don't know if it actually leads to anything important.
The chime, which led to
Oh, but
carry.
I mean, what the chime? Oh, chime leads to carry? Okay. Thank you. That was the point I was actually making, was I didn't know if the chime led to anything important.
Got it.
Yeah. But again, I just let the entrances wash over me, so...
True.
Yeah. Danny up to 19 shards so far, with 2 fiends to go, and I think there's like 2 or 3 on this floor, so this should get her 22-ish probably. See, Danny, you don't have a thief up front. This is why you're getting ambushed.
Yep. Thieves.
I was about to yell at the thief. Yeah,
Thieves, it's what they do.
I was about to yell at the thief. You had one job.
And
But
then
no,
you
it's not
realize,
Thief's fault.
yeah, no, that's a fighter. That's not a thief. Wait a minute.
It's a Gundam. The Gundam is not helping you. They're slow. They're big. Danny just accidentally reset.
Whoops.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right,
That was a 2 or 3 minute time loss there for that.
Oh,
Yeah, that hurts.
That hurts to see, yeah.
I had that happen in one of my races, and the time loss I had from that reset was exactly how much we lost by.
Right, and spells that picking up the Brack Axes.
Braxes. Braxies.
Chanigan stopping in by Mermaids again to find those shards that he couldn't get when he was level 1.
Yeah. So this should get Chanigan pretty much close to done. Would not be surprised to see him entering Topher within the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is a tasty pack to find.
Should go done quick. At least the front line should.
Yeah. Alright, Spell's about to get his ribbon and his masa. $30 shards for Chanigan.
He's so close.
Oh yeah, but as I'm just now noticing, he can't get into Toph yet. They haven't
Well, yeah, they
pick
don't.
up dwarves yet.
You're right. They haven't done the dwarf thing yet. You know, that dwarf thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing with the dwarves and whatever.
Yes. Alright, Luffy going to take on Tiamat. Pick up that second thief. Belzap looks like he's heading towards Tiamat as well. And it looks like Chanigan is going elsewhere. Okay. I was thinking he was potentially going to go check out... Oh, wait, no, they haven't turned in the chime yet, so he's coming... Or the crystal yet, so he's coming on over to get that.
This is slowing them down here. Danny, meanwhile, is at 12 shards to go. With, I think, a fiend or two she can still kill. 11 shards to go.
Yeah, I believe she can actually go hunt down Tiamat and Lich.
Lich? Yeah.
Alright, there is the translation of the slab for Chanigan and Luffy. Luffy just racked the Kraken.
So it spells that.
Chanigan is at 31.
Luffy looks like he needs 6, 7 more?
It looked right
7,
from
I
that
think.
quick glance.
7, I think. 6, Luffy's saying. It's a little blurry on my end, so I will trust chat on this.
Yeah, my eyes aren't as quick as they should be. Danny taking the time to hurry at the dwarf.
Yeah, Danny's spending a whole minute there to go talk to the dwarf.
You know, I mean, I am personally of the opinion that the Hooray Dwarf should be freed from this mundane life. You know, saved from the horror of just being able to say hooray and that's it. But...
I have kill on, but I don't talk to the dwarf, just so I can dead-eye stare him as I walk past going, you know what's coming. One day. Just like lock onto him like angry Luigi as I drive past.
Soon.
Believe that's now... Okay, 9 shards left for Danny. A key and a loot is basically all that's needed for Chanigan at this point.
Alright, is Chanigan gonna hit up Mirage, or is he gonna go check out Ordeals first? Which one is he gonna risk? Going for Mirage. We know this is not quite the right place, but it makes sense to hit this one up. Because it's easier to get to than walk into Ordeals. Chanigan's singing got the Poison song going, or had it going there. Yeah. Let me sing you the song of my people.
It's honestly much prettier in the original Klingon.
Alright, Danny swinging by Elfin to pick up Cure 4 for both the Knight and the Red Wizard. Going to provoke
when you got it.
Yeah.
When you've got it.
May as well pick up those lives as well, because, hey, life plus Cure 4, congratulations, it's life 2. Spellzap pulling it into the Volcano Armory, gonna loot that place out.
Well, we knew there were some shards there, so that will be helpful.
Yep. Danny realizing, I forgot to pick up level 4 magic for my red mage. Whoops.
Not that we know how many shards Spellzap needs, because he too quick.
Yeah, I blink and it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the red mage can get life 2 as well. Convenient!
Well, if the fighter can, then...
Well, the fighter couldn't get life 2 because it's at level 4, but... Alright, Luffy is at
Fighter, you had
30
one job.
shards. Chanigan's probably like, all right, not at Ordeal, not at Mirage. Go check whatever we haven't checked yet. I'm not sure if it's Ordeals or what, but go.
Panic has got to be setting in just a little.
Yeah.
6 to go for Spell Zap, and I don't know if he still has Fiends to fight.
Yeah, it looks like Luffy is going to go grab that ribbon there. That suddenly makes sense. And hey, why not pick up the shard while you're here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, as I'm realizing, I was looking at Spell Zap thinking of Luffy.
Yeah. Luffy
Branding
needs
is
2
hard.
more. Spell Zap coming here for the ribbon. That's what he wants.
Yes. Luffy probably grab a nuke. And gold Cheerios. And Pro Rings, holy crap.
These are really hard to eat. I mean, I know it's a soft metal, but it still hurts on your teeth.
Yeah. Penny making her way on down to Tiamat. And I think Chanigan is in Ordeals right now.
The right color.
Yeah. Yep, there we are.
This will get the go mode. And there is at least 1 shard down here, so if he's still looking for one, he's got it.
Yep. Not sure what else he was checking for there, aside from just like, maybe I'll find the other katana.
The second katana. Have you heard about second katana?
Yeah, I know, right? And Tiamat is not doing pleasant things for Danny.
I don't think she has the Brack axe on her one guy. Oh, there's a TNT. Chanigan makes a beeline back around.
Oh, no.
Oh! That feeling when.
Yeah.
There it is. And there's the whistle, which is the loot for them, and they are in go now.
Yep.
Chanigan could be entering the Temple of Fiends at any time at this point.
And I think Luffy is like 1 or 2 shards left.
I saw 2 last I saw his menu.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly how much. I just saw a lot of full rows and not or I didn't see anything on the bottom row. At least I don't think I did. 3 more shards
3
for
to go.
Danny.
Yep. Well, I think we were both just like dead staring at her screen.
Mm-hmm.
How many do you need? 3 for Spell Zap. This will actually be go mode for him right here.
Yep.
Yep. And Danny has to figure out where the heck to get 3 shards from now.
Yeah. Let's see, there was 1 in Mermaids. There was... she's picking up magic first. Alright.
Fair. Fair. Chanigan killing Garland, the true final boss.
Wait a minute. You mean you're already ready to go? You just saved me. Get out of the way, Missy.
And I say that because if you die here, now you have to go fight Garland again.
Well...
No, wait, no, save on game over. Never mind. Never mind.
Though in a non-co-op flag set, yeah, where you run into the, alright, hey, I've gotten down to Topher, and I forgot to save after I killed Garland and broke the orb, and
Yeah. Danny here for the one she needs. I don't know if I still don't know if she's killed Lich or not. Maybe the Lich shards would do the trick.
yeah, mayhaps. That may be what she's doing. She's grabbing this one and then gonna go punch Lich in the face.
I mean, it's the right area to be for that, because we know Lich is over at Northwest.
Yep.
That Spell Zap's go.
Alright. Time for him to walk on back up and head on over towards Toph.
This is hella close.
Mm-hmm. Well, hello, delicious Garmedusa pack.
Danny coming in for the second shard here. She'll only need one more after this.
I'm wondering if she's going to have Spell Zap check the Toph locked chest.
Good.
Because, you know, it's not uncommon for shards to end up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Spell Zap popping in to pick up fast.
Yeah, and as chat's pointing out, Chanigan's already at Lich 2. Lich 2 already gone. And Luffy is now entering the Temple of Fiends. That puts both players from FFR Not Tactics in the Temple of Fiends at 102-10.
Alright, so you rolled a kind early seed. Let's see if Topher makes up for it.
Oh my god, it won't. Spell Zap is now entering.
Carry 2 for Chanigan. Spell Zap doing the Toph checks, and Danny has found her last shard.
So we'll do the trick. Good note-taking right there for the two of them. Although I know for a fact that they don't take notes.
Yeah. Good
Spell
remembering.
Spell Zap just memorizes every game he's in.
Yeah. Oh, well, down goes one of those ninjas, because Carry 2 hit like a truck. At which point, Chanigan goes, you know, I'm going to cast some ruse on my white mage, thanks.
You only need one, it's fine. Oh, even with the ruse, still takes 218 damage.
Yeah, Danny is definitely in the much safer category, having the Knight and the Red Mage, all of which have life, and the Red Mage with life too as well. So Kraken's just going to be super confused. Like, wait, who do I kill?
Chanigan took like 8 missteps right there. He's way off encounter table at this point. If he and Luffy shared like back and forth about what to expect on the floors, Chanigan's info is now way off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that all 3 of these encounters came up this far, I think that this the Gershark Big Eye would still land on the sea floor. It would be real close, though.
Yeah.
Doing some equipment shuffling and getting people ready to deal with Kraken 2.
Yeah, we are now into the real bosses here.
Yep.
Scary can be scary, but Kraken, yeah, this is the one that can shake your world here.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a slash for 86 damage, 1 hit. Saber 2 up, fast comes out.
Hope they picked
Invis
up
2
lock.
lows out.
Oh, hi, Zap.
Kills the thief that didn't have any buff, so we don't actually care that much.
Yeah, that was the ablative meat shield thief.
Yep. Unfortunately, the meat shield is now down.
Well, down goes the white mage. That's a problem for Chanigan.
It's a big problem for Chanigan.
I mean, at least Chanigan does have the ruse stick and the saber bomb.
Uh-oh. Wrong temper.
Oh, miss menu.
Wrong one. Wrong one. And only getting 1 hit. Where's your lock? You need some lock here. There you go. Thunder comes out. Doesn't really do a lot.
Ribbons at least are making things safe.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's much better.
There you go. 6 hits. 676. Another whack. I missed how much damage, but it was 8 hits, and that was enough to kill Kraken. But now you're in man mode.
Well, not quite man mode, but...
Well, it's a black mage. It doesn't really count.
Yeah, it's there to buff.
Yeah.
Moving that Cure
It'll
2
take
shirt
1
around.
hit. Yeah. We're heading into Tia. Now, how bad is this Tia gonna be?
Now, I just noticed that Chanigan doesn't have that ruse stick on his ninja. Well, down goes the black mage.
Doesn't matter about the black mage. Black mage gone.
Fast went off, but 4 hits, 230 something to that. Oh boy. This gonna be a tight one.
Damage race.
Oh, turn order goes no. Oh boy.
That's a huge time loss right there. That's going to put them back to the start, and it could potentially be 10 minutes before they finish now at this point. That was painful.
Yeah, that was about a 5-minute loss for Chanigan there.
Yeah.
And I thought Chenigan picked up that ruse stick, but maybe he had it on somebody else.
Maybe. Softum's like, didn't really have anything nasty. Did you see the punches? That was nasty.
Well, didn't have any spells or scripts that was nasty. It just had murder.
No. It saw your black belts that we normally have, and it was like, I could cast that. I cast punch.
Yeah.
And it did.
I
And bear in
cast...
mind,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, those were fully kitted ninjas too. That's high-end armor they're wearing.
Mm-hmm. That's ice and flame +5 armor those ninjas were wearing, and that, like, Tiamat and Kraken went through that like it was nothing. Oh, hail! There goes the ablative meat shield and the black mage for Luffy.
So look at the white mage. All that matters. So look at the white mage. Come on. Lightning 2. That's fine. For a second, I thought he cast Life 2 because my eyes are wrong. And I was like, what are you doing, Kraken?
No. Yeah.
You are not... You are not Mr. Leg Day from Final Fantasy IV, okay? There's no honor in this fight.
Alright, Danny moving the red mage up as the ablative meat shield, swapping the Vorpal around, giving the Masa to the white mage. Because, you know, white samurai strats are there for a reason.
Got 3 Krakens on screen at once.
Goodness. Looks like Luffy's ninjas at least. Oh, hi, Nuke!
Oh, God!
Oh, this is... Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. They're, like, just reset.
Yeah...
He's through it? Technically?
Yeah, I mean, I know Luffy has that ruse stick, but this is... Ooh, this is going to be an iffy hot one.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the 2 that are here while Luffy gets prepared. Spellzap is getting a lot more hits and a lot more damage out right now. It's a much better fight for him right here. All told.
Spellzap busted out the lock pretty early.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Luffy's got his ruses up. He just needs to not see any bad spells right now.
Alright, Spellzap is through, Kraken 2.
Luffy is sabering like there's no tomorrow.
Can't
There's
lock,
one crit
may
there is. Yeah.
Can't lock, may as well use Saber to get that additional, hit percent bonus, or hit bonus.
1,000 damage on that first hit, 279 on the second, 500 on the third.
And it looks like we have got the Knight and the White Mage up still. Ooh, boy.
Up is in quotations right now.
Yeah. Alright, turn order goes good.
Good stuff. Okay, we're good. Missing, though, on Kraken. That feels very bad.
Yeah, did not get the locks off on Kraken, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Nuke. Alright, low rolled on the White Mage, but we have Luffy pulling up to Chaos as the first. With our solo Black Mage. Oh my god. Well, got Ruse, Chaos swinging and missing already. More Ruse, Fire 3, 50 points damage. Not bad. Could be worse. Alright, 22 points damage. Saber time. Saber. Chaos seems to be not so bad so far, though we've only seen the first of its couple of spells. Stop, whatever, it doesn't count. Alright, Test Swing, 3 hits, 713, not too bad. Fire 3 for 28 in return, that's not going to do much. Oh, only 1 hit for 129 there, though. 4 hits, 963, high variable numbers. Ink. Return. 3 hit, 761, punch and a miss. Fire 3, another 36. Tornado for 184, but this Chaos is gonna be, well, down. Alright, well then. Get your G's out for Luffy, finishing up at about 110.50-ish.
That's 1.
Alright, and we have, Kraken 2 has Blaze as well, I guess, because we have Chanigan down to a solo ninja again.
So I want to point out that Danny's fight took long enough that Chanigan is... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Chanigan got down to Kraken 2, and Kraken 2 did horrible things again.
He's leaving. Is he going for that ruse stick now? Where are you going?
Probably to buy more heal pots.
Oh, right, because save on game over. So Chaos right now. Spell Sap is buffing right now. Chaos is throwing out piddly spells that we don't care about. The fast comes out, and we're going for the second round.
Yeah, it seems like didn't really see too much out of Chaos. It punched a lot, has a bunch of hit points, didn't have much in the way of spells that mattered.
The 130 damage I just saw right there for one, 136 for the next. Gotta get those tempers up, but we're getting our hits at least. I feel like I'm commentating a golf game right now. X-Fur is a miss. Temper comes out. 8 hits for 992. That Temper's doing its work now. That's nice to see.
Yep.
11 hits for 227. You're trying. You're at least trying.
And Danny has taken out Tia too. So the real bosses have been taken out.
Right. Oh, I think that's Defenseless I just saw on Chaos there as well. I mean, he's doing enough damage at this point. I don't know that it necessarily matters, but I don't even think he even cares to cast anything to actually make it matter. It was more just the principle of, can I X for this?
Yes. Can I have some fun? All right, and we have Danny pulling up to Chaos as well now. Down goes Chaos for Spell Zap.
Or if we like to say it right now in the golf voice, that is going to take care of Spell Zap's hole. Now we're just waiting on Danny as she lines up on the green. So Fire 3 is, of course, chip damage. We don't care about that right there.
Yeah, and Fire 3 was the most damaging spell we saw out of Chaos, so I don't think this Chaos is going to be much of a fight. It's really this Kraken and Tia that have been the problems for the teams.
Twice for Chanigan, no less. And that's a real feels bad moment right there, too.
Yeah.
Fade 183, nice little chip damage right there. Stop comes out. Gets the Black Mage. Oh, darn.
Yeah, this is fine. He's got his fast cast already.
He's fine. He's got some temper on his red, or she's got some temper on her red mage. I forgot who we were talking about.
2 hits, 528.
Lock Vorpal doing Vorpal things.
Yeah, Lock could be real nice to have, though. 4 hits, 837. Not too shabby.
Vorpal things.
Yeah.
Apparently, Soft Gnome was getting ASMR off my golf voice. 1402, that's what you want to see the Vorpal do right there. Maybe you can lock before the Black Mage dies. Or it doesn't matter. Never mind. All right, then. And with that at 1:14:44 on the little timer, or as we look, the big timer, 1:14:40. Oh, 1:14:44. Okay, your timer was correct. Look at that.
All right.
The Crescent Lake Party Planners have, again, won the tournament right there. This is, I think, their second win out of 5, or third win out of 5 attempts. I can't remember exactly how many times they've won at this point. But GG's to them. Yep. They are your winners of the 2022 Explorers of Yanagarm Summer Co-op Child Tournament.
Yep, and I'm going to see if they want to come on up here.
I think I have to go update the wiki now.
Let them know they have finished up on stream, and oh, well, they are in already.
They already know. GG's.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, second win. How do you guys feel? Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there, Hate.
No, go ahead.
Relieved.
Low bit. Pretty good.
Yeah, this one, this was real tight. The deciding factor was Kraken 2 doing horrible, horrible things to Chanigan.
It always is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew going in it was gonna not be great because of what Spells Up was seeing. And then it got worse because immediately my Black Mage died. and I felt like I was there forever. And ever and ever. 'Cause I
Yeah,
didn't think it's ever getting through that Kraken too.
yeah. In the time that you were fighting Kraken 2, Chanigan got down. He wiped out right around the time you got to Kraken 2, his first wipe. And in the time it took for you to get down, or to fight Kraken 2, he got back down to Kraken 2. And yeah, then it did him dirty again, but yeah.
Tia 2 didn't feel much better. I mean, a little, but she took a good long while too. It was just, oh.
Yeah, at least Tiamat didn't toss out Nuke.
I mean, true.
And apparently Kraken 2
I made
also
good
was...
use of all the healing magic I had at my disposal.
Yeah, I saw you picked up life on the Fighter and on the Red Wizard, and life 2 on the Red Wizard, and Cure 4 on everybody that could. Which I think this is the most white magic I have ever seen you use.
Probably.
Who needs a white mage?
I mean, I had most of that on my red mage, so I probably would have been fine without it. I'm just saying. 2 red mages, and all I would have been missing is Hill 3. But I had life 2, I had Cure 4.
You had the Harm
I mean,
4
it
for
was
damage
there.
at level 2 once you found Provoke at the Ice Cave.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it helped. I'm not going to talk bad about the white mage, the seed, too much. But I definitely wasn't happy when I saw it, so...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I started giggling when I saw it because I knew you were gonna be less than pleased with it. You know,
Certainly
nothing
wasn't what I was
personal,
hoping.
it's just, I just enjoy watching the runners have to deal with adversity. Yeah, let's put it like that. Though oh, nope, Tiamat did apparently have a nuke, because I just saw that on Chanigan's screen.
Stop cursing him. I know this is 15 minutes in the past for us as we're watching now, but stop cursing him. So, what'd you guys think of the seed?
It was nice. I mean, it wasn't too crazy on early magic, and then I didn't like that all of the dungeons were in Titans.
All right,
I
Chanigan.
swear I was in there for like 20 minutes.
I didn't
Chanigan's
like
doing
it for
some
him.
victory laps as well.
I'm good on him. I like that Chanigan guy.
Well, he knows the chaos isn't going to be that bad, not in comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like the early game was all treasuries, and then suddenly just like one tower right there in the middle of the game.
Second game in a row where Spellzap's been the one in the never-ending dungeon, and I'm just flying around or boating around doing a bunch of stuff, and I'm just like, where are you? And he's like, I'm still here. Okay, well, I'll go to this area then. Get
Though-
done there? Still there? Yep. Okay.
Though, how about that Provoca? Or I should say the treasury at Provoca.
Oh, that was real nice.
With the Maza and...
The ribbon.
Your early gear was like, we were 10 minutes in and I said to Hate, well, I guess we're good on gear now. We don't really need anything else.
Yeah.
It was very helpful early on.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Chanigan might be going for Bane and Brack on Chaos.
I mean,
Let's
you've
go.
gotta.
Yeah. You got 2
You've
Brack
gotta.
axes. Broken into pieces!
Yes!
Nice.
Gee,
way to do it.
jeez.
GG's, that was
That was-
good.
Yeah, that was a
that's
good one.
amazing.
Yeah, that was just a natural
You
one,
like
right?
that,
That wasn't
Brad?
like a
Yeah,
Yep.
that was just
3 and
natural.
256.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, twice in that tournament. Let's go.
It's only fair. I mean, the game did give us like 2 Brack axes right at the beginning of the
Yeah.
seed.
Within
Same
minutes, they were
room.
right there. Yeah, that was wild.
Oh boy, GG both of you.
Yep, GG's,
GG,
guys.
Yeah.
Great
Guys.
series.
So I asked this of them. What'd you guys think of the seed since, you just got here?
I have some words. I can't say them.
But those are words for all the late game. The early game was
Yes.
nice.
Yeah,
do-
the
I
early
am-
was pretty nice.
I am
early
curious.
floater.
Mhm.
Which one of you got stuck in the never-ending dungeon this
I
this
did.
time around?
It was-
Okay, so
yeah.
again, it was spells I'm chanting in forever in the never-ending dungeon.
Nice.
Yeah, I joined him this time because I
Uh-huh.
went to go check the cube lock and then ran into the C split, and he came back
Gotcha.
and checked the rod lock, and we were in there together digging the whole time. So,
Oh no, I was doing everything else
mhm.
and just occasionally checking in with Spells app just to see if
Mhm.
he's still there, and he was.
No, it's so dumb too because what ended up happening was we got the floater. I went down to Gaia and I found class change, and right as she was going into Sardo location,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, you can go and get your class change. I'll check the Titans West. So I pulled her off of it. I should have just let her go.
Yep.
Uh-huh. I was headed there because I went to Sarda. I found Elflin. I'm like, okay, and I'm getting my magic right as he says class change, and I see like life's there for my night and stuff, so I'm gonna want to come back, but I want to go ahead and class change. So he's like, yeah, just come down to class change, and then I'll head up, and then I can do whatever, and then I'll get Titans. He's like, all right, well I'll do that, and then I'll head to Cardias. And then I did Cardias, I did Onrak, I did Waterfall, I think Lefane.
The only other
Went
location I went to was
into
Ordeals.
Barrage. I did all of that. Like he was in there, and then he came out and did Ordeals, and there was like there's this many shards there, and I knew like once I did that, where all my other ones I could get them. So then I went there. But yeah, oh boy,
Yep. Quite the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say that image that you posted in the race room in the couple of seconds before it disappeared. I have to say that was an impressive looking image.
Yeah.
Right.
I may have saved it because it made me laugh.
It was pretty bad.
Hmm.
But yeah, really the other game was pretty quick, except
Yeah.
that Titan West, which I think I did pretty late, right?
Yeah, I think we saw that it was split, and I saw both the rod and the cube lock, and we didn't have either one at the time.
Mhm.
So I left to go and do something else. Maybe it was that's when I went to Lefane and Gaia when you were doing Cardia.
Yeah.
And then you got the rod or something first, and then I went back and got Sarah, who had the other one, the cube or the rod. And I was like, oh, sweet, I could just check both of these. And then I went cube lock first, and then ran into the C split, and I'm like, oh, this might be a little bit deeper than we were anticipating. Maybe you'd come check this out too. So that's kind of what happened.
There was a couple of things that were in there that like you needed to find to get through that I would find in my many worldly adventures, but I would get just after like Spells Up was where he needed them, and he'd have to go back in that dungeon to where it was.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I found
Yeah.
Rod Lock like 2 minutes later, got the rod. It's like, oh,
Yep.
come on.
And then she got the crown when I was about to leave, and I was just rolling my eyes. Don't
Uh-huh.
stop.
So
wanna be
Luffy,
here.
speaking of Sarah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there were a few people in chat who were, going, "Oh God, is Luffy gonna forget to talk to Sarah again?"
No,
And
not
I
this
even
time.
told him.
Yeah.
I told him like, don't forget Sarah.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and we were talking about where I was going to go and what I was going to do next, and it happened to be that like I was heading back there to go and check either the cube or the rod, and Sarah had the other one. So I was going back there the whole time. It was just fortunate that she had something there instead of something else a little more important along the way.
Yeah, Spells app, by luck of routing order, managed to get Sarah before finding Canaria Castle.
Ah,
Mhm.
They were right next to each other. There was Earth Cave, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, well, that's awfully convenient.
I just noticed I found L5 loose and
You
did all the 2 incentives.
I'm looking at that too. I'm like, wow, did I actually do anything here, or was this all you?
Yeah, and Danny Spells app, the fifth loose was the ruse stick in Marsh Top.
Yeah.
yeah, we found it.
Okay, I couldn't
He
remember if you
found
found it
it,
or not.
and I just went, oh man, I'm never getting that ammo. Cause like I mean, I had Invis 2 casters, but like that's one of those items in these flags that you really, really want. And if you can go into Topher with like the ruse staff or whatever, a ruse item in your bonk and a ribbon and a good weapon on your fighter, you feel pretty good about whatever that seed might throw at you.
Mm-hmm.
And not having that, I was just like, I saw that like the red mage, and I was just like, because I was thinking, because a lot of times I'll pick up a ninja if I can find it, and I was thinking about a second black mage because fast was 7, And then I just went, I don't have a ruse item. I see this red mage. I'm like, we're taking you for extra invis too, because if we need it, I want it.
Mhm.
It's like, we'll just have to hope one fast caster is enough. It wasn't on Kraken 2, which took 17 years because my black mage died right away.
Yeah, Kraken
But-
2 was dodgy.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that what I really don't like about my my first dive is into Fiend is that I forgot I had the roost stick.
Ah, that explains it.
Yeah. Anyway, I would have probably died anyway because of that. I had nuke, so
Mhm.
I was probably gonna die, but I forgot about roost stick. I'm like, oh, I'm dumb after
I-
wiping.
Aw.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
wondering about that, because I was like, I don't see the roost stick. Oh, no, Disney. I thought he picked it up, but yeah, it was...
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah,
I had
Shanigan
it-
found
Yeah.
it while we were in the same dungeon, and I was about to warp out of there to go and grab, fast and my other, or not fast, temper, and any other shards I could. And that's when he was like, "Oh, last loose is the roost stick," and it was like 2 floors away from where I was, so I just went down to grab it as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have got it either, like Danny.
Yeah, I had a similar. It wasn't the Roostic I forgot I had, but I forgot I had the Saber Bonk. Like on Kraken, and my fast caster died, and I go to swing, and it's just doing nothing. And then I remember, oh, I've got this. I mean, it didn't. I used it a couple times. It didn't help a whole lot because Kraken was mean. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that Kraken was a slog.
Mm-hmm.
sure was. So I went into it thinking, okay, I'll put the Vorpal on my fighter. I can put my Maza on my white mage, Invis 2, and if need be, ruse her. And then we can maybe get Kraken down with just the white mage and the Maza. She wasn't doing much either, so I'm glad that fight, my night never, it lasted through that. Because if not, and it was just up to that white mage, I might still be on Kraken 2.
Oh, I do have to say, though, I was proud of you for, taking advantage of the possible white samurai strat. Because, yeah. You've got the Masa, why not?
I might not like the white mage much. But if I have it, I'll at least be trying to be as smart as possible with it.
Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a black belt seed.
Yep, same.
We never got one during
No.
the
We
whole
got-
tournament.
Whole
We
tournament,
got
we never saw
2.
one.
We
Yeah,
had
could've-
2.
Mm.
And I was a little grumpy about both.
GG for real.
Yep.
For real, that was one a really great experience. First time doing co-op,
hmm
and man, I had so much fun. Even though we lost, I really don't care. Just because I had so much fun.
Yep, I agree. I had a lot of fun too. I wasn't even going to do co-op this year because Shoon, Bobby, and I couldn't lock up with vacations and times off and all of that. And then Shanigan, a couple days before this was going to start, was like, "Hey, you want to do this?" I'm like, "You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do it together." And then to make the finals together after not even planning on doing it with all the massive amounts of practice that Shoon and I did last year, it feels pretty good. Shanigan's a great guy. We're going to be partners again in Fall League, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and I just like playing with them. So thank you for that, and congratulations to you, Spellsnap and Danny. You guys deserve it. You ran a great race, and maybe we'll see you next year. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you guys decided to do it and did it because one, I think the world of both of you guys, and it was a lot of fun racing y'all this week. So it's always nice when you get to race friends because then even if you lose it, win or lose, you're good with it, and it's fun. And these 3 races were a lot of fun with you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well, yeah, with that, I kind of have nothing much else to say. Darkmoon, you got anything else you want to go on?
No, I'm good. I think we can start wrapping this up.
All right. Well, yeah, once again, congratulations to the 2022 Summer Co-op Tournament champions, the Crescent Lake Party Planners. And, GG's to the runners-up, the FFR Not Tactics. yeah, if you got any final thoughts, now would be the time for them. So let's start with Chanigan. You got anything?
It's pretty much what I said earlier, really. GDs to everyone that organized this tournament, that restreamed, tracked, and did all the behind the scene work for the tournament. Like I said, this was an experience, and I really loved doing co-op this year. And GG's again to Danny and Spellzap. We'll try to get you next year. That's for sure. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, for watching to RPG Limit Break, and the whole thing.
And Luffy, if you got anything else, now'd be the time. If not, that's also
Yeah.
understandable.
No, again, just a thank you to you guys as well for doing the restream, the commentary, Self-Numb for tracking, Dark Moon, of course, and Hate for doing the comms, RPG Limit Break for hosting us, our competitors for giving us quite the match and quite the series. It was a lot of fun. It stings to lose, but Danny said it right. When you lose to friends, it makes it a little easier to handle, especially when they're really great people. So congratulations to them. They deserved it just as much as anybody else, and very happy for them. And like Chanigan said, hopefully we see it next year.
All right, and Spellzap.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, big shout out to Danny. I mean, she killed it this year. She's always fun to play with in co-op, so big shout out to her. Channing and Luffy, I mean, you guys are great. I know for sure we're going to see you guys next year, finals or whatever side of the bracket we get on, if we end up on the same side. But you guys are great at co-op, and I always like seeing your guys' teamwork. And big shout out to all the people who came out to play in co-op since I was on the team setting up the organizing it all. So it's just great to see everybody come out and have a good time. And then everybody who did comms and helped and tracked and set up all this, big shout out to them.
All right, Danny, why don't you give us the final thoughts, and then Dark Moon, why don't you take us on home?
Okay.
First and foremost, we'll give a big shout out to Crescent Lake Party Planners Art to Lord Fizzlebeef, whom I adore to bits. Thank you for refusing to do comms on this race. This win couldn't happen without you. But no, like Spellzap said, I could not ask for a better partner. We've been partners since the first co-op tournament, and we somehow, in all our crazy and my crazy, we work really well together, and I couldn't ask for a better partner. Wouldn't want another partner. So big shout outs to him. Be back at it next year. Year 5, because we're old. No, and GG, not only to Chanigan and Luffy for doing so great this entire tournament, making it this far, and just being fun to race. Just to all the teams, we had 15 teams that signed up this year, and like this tournament, you don't sign up to play. We don't have a tournament. So thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you to those who worked and planned it. To everyone who volunteered for Race Crew, Restream, or Restreamers, comms, trackers, you name it, those people. You make our tournament broadcast happen and make it fun and people get to watch. So thank you to everyone who helped make this happen. Co-op, we have a few tournaments a year. I participate in most of them, but co-op's where my heart is. It always has been. So I love this tournament, and I'm glad we had another successful year. Thanks to not only everyone at our channel who helped do the tournament. The tournament was on our channel at twitch.tv/Final Fantasy Randomizer, and here at RPG Limber Break. So shout outs to both channels for having us. And yeah, if you thought co-op looked fun, Fall League starts in about a month. Teams are signing up now. You can get information there in chat. They just put the link. Come join teams of 4 with your friends. Have a blast. It's a lot of fun. Come play FFR with us. I don't know. I'm done. Thanks, everybody.
All right, Dark Moon, take us on home.
All right. If you like what you saw, you want to see more, you feel like Final Fantasy Randomizer is just the place for you, then go to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, where you can find links to the Discord and the development Discord right there on the website. We also have resources, a wiki, everything you need to get into the game, YouTube videos, and so much more. Now is the perfect time to come in and join. As Danny said, we have Fall League coming up that's going to run for about 6 weeks starting next month. We also have the Speed Gaming live tournaments going on right now, both an online one now and a live in-person one happening near the end of next month. And then we'll all be gearing up for whatever comes in the future, more singles tournaments, new player training program, and so much more. So yes, FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. This is the place for you. And with that, I want to thank everyone for watching. We're going to have a great time here with the community. Everyone in the booth, everyone in the community, everyone that's here, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to RPG Limit Break for hosting us. Hopefully you guys will all come be a part of the next thing that we've got going on. And until then, thank you guys for watching so very much. It's been great. Nice presentation of Final Fantasy Randomizer. And with that, we're out.